These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. 5 on the clock. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Cleveland the other way now.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Garland, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Garland against Smart. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell against Brown. Down low. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Mitchell driving inside, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Now here's Tatum. Smart outside. Outside, Brown. From deep. Mobley grabs the board. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's Tatum. To the middle. Here's Williams.
Jared Allen, first personal foul.
No good on that one.
Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Tatum. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Mobley. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Allen can't get it to go.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. Right side Brown. Back to Tatum. From deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading. Mobley outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Good on the second one. Boston's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Williams a screen on Mitchell. Brown passes to Williams. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Over to the wing. Garland for 3. Second chance effort. And Mobley with the layup.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Brown inside. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Outside Mitchell, beyond the arc, knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 from Okoro. Can't hit that one. And Boston going the other way now. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Shoots. Mobley against Horford. Here's Allen. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brown with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Back to Tatum. Shot from 16. Mobley gets a hand on him.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Okoro on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. They get the rebound. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. The three. Hits the three-pointer. Okoro's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Horford for three. The rebound by Garland. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Tatum brings a double team. Right side Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the balance. For a guy who's only 6'1", he can get up.
For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Tatum finds Brown. Williams with the screen to the inside. Rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Here's Okoro. Second chance shot. Brown against Mitchell. Driving in, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Minute 32 left in the second period. Brown with it, now guarded by Mobley. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Tatum against Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Horford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here are the Cavaliers now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Misses from close range. Here's Mobley. He's off on the layup. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for
11. The Cavaliers, 32.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Tatum, back to Horford, stolen by Mobley. And they're on the run. Here's Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. A difficult situation for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Williams with the screen. Tatum finds Williams, and that one drops. Williams has got 6.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away.
Adding insult injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Garland. They get it back. Pass to Okoro. Garland with the ball. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shots.
Here's Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Mitchell with the slam.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Cleveland foul. Evan Mobley. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes a first.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. To the middle. And stolen by Mobley. The three from Okoro. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. The shot's good.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Tatum. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here's Horford. Tatum, a screen on Mobley. Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
And it's Smart missing. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Down low. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Brown inside. Guarded by Garland.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And the Cavs shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And it's Mitchell. The miss. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
And that one falls for Tatum.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Garland. Takes a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. To the wing, right side. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Another shot. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum finds Horford. The kick to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley down low. And so it's Cleveland up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Playing some great basketball. Holding a healthy. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cleveland shooting 41% in this game. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Garland no good. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Garland. Tatum passes to Williams. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And the Celtics shooting 41% in this game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Okoro on the wing. It's stolen by Tatum. In transition. Here's Smart. Soft touch off the glass.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And it's Tatum missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Williams against Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And so Tatum nails both of them. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And here comes Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland the rebound.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
5 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. That free throw is good from Mitchell. Both free throws good from Mitchell. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
On the wing, Tatum. From behind the arc. Here's Horford. Outside Tatum. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Cavs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside for Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Back to Horford. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
And there's 1:45 left in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum. The first free throw is good.
Third team foul.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. A minute 39 left in the game. Boston shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Horford passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score.
Whoa! Wow!
Okay,
Unreal!
that's how it's done.
That's what they came for.
Wow.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
It's both from the stripe. The Celtics have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Outside, Brown. Smart outside. Shot clock at 6. Brown against Mobley from 8 feet away. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Horford with it. He's picked up by Garland. Count the basket.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And here's Mitchell. From deep. Misses the shot. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good. two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And so here is Toronto. Siakam with a screen on Smart. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Now here's Horford. Williams with the screen. Horford can't hit. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby passes to Barnes. VanVleet outside. Pass to Siakam. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Horford outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Anunoby finds Siakam.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smart. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Pirtle, to the paint. And so they foul intentionally.
Fred VanVleet. First personal foul. First team foul.
Smart outside. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Siakam, here we go. And yep, it's good. Siakam's got 9 points.
And for a big man, Siakam handles it well, playing with confidence in these pick-and-roll sets.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown passes to Williams. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Launches it. They get it back. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
7 feet of style. Jakob Pirtle taking it upstairs for a stunning jam.
Barnes against Tatum. Horford outside. Pass to Smart. Screen by Horford. The drive by Smart, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Stolen by Anunoby. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Barnes. Fires the three. On target from range.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
Up top, Brown. Anunoby covering. It's Williams. High post. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And here's Siakam for three. No good. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
4 on the clock. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Siakam with it, guarded now by Smart. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. And here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Back to Horford. Williams against Siakam. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Anunoby, it's stolen by Smart. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Brown inside, working on Siakam. And Horford powers it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Ooh, poked away.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's Smart missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Outside, Brown. And the three off target. Pirtle with the ball. Now Horford defending. Here's Anunoby. Pirtle controls the rebound and the putback.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Williams finds Brown. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Tatum drives in over Barnes. That one off the back iron and out. The Raptors with a lead. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Tatum passes to Brown. Smart outside. Horford for three. Boston again missing. For Toronto, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Kicks it out to Smart. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes finds Anunoby. Now here's Pirtle. Williams defending. Inside. The shake. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Right side Brown. Now Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Smart against Siakam. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Left side Barnes. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Raptors out in front, up 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. To the inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Pirtle's got 10 points. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Siakam against Horford. Kicks it out to Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Here's Tatum. He's got 9. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Toronto has possession. And here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists here tonight. A difficult situation for Boston.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Smart outside. Horford can't hit. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Boston's shooting about 41%. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. And he's all alone. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender in his position here.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Nails it from 3.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Tatum passes to Smart. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Smart outside. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Here's Tatum. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Siakam gets doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Brown with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Williams. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams on the wing. Out to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Smart for 3.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. Gets it done defensively. Great contest on that play.
Barnes finds Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Inside. Horford with a steal. Anunoby against Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 5 ticks left in the third. Here's Smart. Takes it inside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raptors out in front, up by 16. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, filling out the middle. Picked by Pirtle. Anunoby for 3. Unable to get that one. And Boston going the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Siakam. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Smart finds Tatum. Screen by Horford. Let's go with a 3. And Tatum is good for 3.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Count that bucket. VanVleet's gotten his first points in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Brown passes to Williams. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. VanVleet outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Horford. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Barnes against Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And here's Siakam for 3. Boston with a rebound. Smart's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An explosive athlete. Once Brown gets a step on the D, they pretty much have to foul.
And both free throws good for Brown. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3 from Barnes. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Tatum a screen on Pirtle. Horford for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Pirtle with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 2. No good with the triple. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Tatum passes to Brown. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
A quality three-point shooter. Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 19. Brown with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Williams on the wing. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Van Vliet outside. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now, here's Siakam. Pirtle with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Clock at 4. Here's Siakam. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. And here is Garland. And slam dunk by Allen.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Hurdle with the block.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
The offensive rebound goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Barnes finds Siakam. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. No good there. It's tipped. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the inside. Garland left side. The 3. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 2. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And VanVleet, here we go. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Garland dishes to Okoro. From outside, off the mark. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Barnes outside. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto shooting just about an even 40% to start. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the dish to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Okoro with it. No points in the game yet for him. The wide open look here for Garland. Connects from three-point range. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Beyond the arc. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Mobley left side. Mitchell against Pirtle. And Pirtle pulls it down. Deflects the pass. Raptors with the lead. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Van Vliet against Garland. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And that one's good, Barnes.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Garland looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. All free throws good from Garland. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Pirtle. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Pirtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen tries trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Here's Siakam, and he gets it to go. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Garland. Now here's Okoro, covered by Barnes. Here's Mobley, 6 to shoot. Off target from outside. Toronto have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. Garland picks him up. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. He kicks it to Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Inside. In the corner, Okoro with it. Off target from three-point range. Toronto trailing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Siakam finds Barnes. Back to Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now, here's Anunoby. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't, so that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Raptors out in front, leading by just 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Mobley the pass to Garland. Here's Allen. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Pirtle. He's got 6 on Anunoby. Siakam up top, defended by Allen. Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Okoro, defended by Pirtle. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Here's Barnes. Pirtle. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Allen for the three. He can't hit that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Passes to Anunoby. And he lays it straight in. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
The drive by Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Siakam's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And there's the drive, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. Now Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anunoby against Garland. Mobley with the block. The pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Carries it from 3-point range. Okoro's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Knocks it loose. Siakam outside. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Anunoby. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Outside Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Anunoby.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Stolen by Okoro.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And the shot is good.
And this is the energy that Garland brings. The type of teammate that's willing to go after that offensive glass and get dirty.
For 3, Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Tries again. Bullseye.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mobley outside from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. Up and in on the layup.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Siakam hits them both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mitchell outside. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 4. Stolen by Mitchell. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 6. It's good from long range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland, that's for 2. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Pirtle kicks to Barnes. 1:46 left here in the 4th quarter. Siakam passes to Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Cleveland leading by 3 to the right side. Mobley wide open. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Barnes sliding it down.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Allen kicks to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Mobley kicks to Okoro. It's to Garland. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. A drive by Barnes. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
And there's the pass to Purtle.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Right wing. Here's Okoro. Can't knock in the three. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Mitchell passes to Allen. Over Siakam. Allen in the post. Siakam's there. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that one's good, Barnes. And that's 15 points for Barnes.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Cavaliers trailing. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes it inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
There's the double team with Allen. The 3 from Barnes. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
In these types of situations, this team turns to Purtle. He is more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
Here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, the previous play can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
To the paint, stolen by Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws. Still delivered.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Stolen by Okoro. Outside, Garland. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Barnes. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell. Oh, with the 40.
That is a monster finish.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Mitchell finds Mobley. On the three off target.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
On the wing, Anunoby. And again, unable to change momentum here. Mitchell passes to Garland. Yes, that goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
For 3, Van Vliet knocks down the 3.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
There's Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down.
Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Crosses over, and it's Brown off the drive.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Mitchell against Brown. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Williams on the wing. Back to Tatum. Williams with the screen. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And he gets it to go.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Mitchell against Brown. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop, and Mitchell with the slam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Williams. Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Here's Brown. Nice D from Allen.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Horford. Here's Brown. Smart with the ball. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Horford outside. Smart against Garland. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense, sensational shooting.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Pass to Garland. And he drives in. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Up top, Brown. Checked by Mitchell. Brown against Mitchell. Here's the three. Kept alive by Boston. Tatum inside. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Horford. The shot won't fall. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Driving into okay then.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
And it's Brown off the drive. And the jam by Brown.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. And so both. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Williams. Up top, Tatum. Over Okoro. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And here's Brown for 3, and Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell powers it home.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Now, here's Williams. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. There's a drive. Back to Mitchell. Tries again. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. From the arc. The shot no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown passes to Williams. They double him with Mobley. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Williams. Mitchell against Brown. From deep three-point range. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Garland, driving in, and finished off by Garland.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
So, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Mitchell. Oh! Gets it down!
Show us some power! He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Here's Tatum. Cavaliers with a rebound. From deep, Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Boy, everyone seems to want a 3-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Go, watch it! Blocking foul. Team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Kicks it out to Smart. Just a big-time effort for Donovan.
Your Cavaliers, 38. The Celtics, 33.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the floor for Boston. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Tatum against Allen. Williams passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Pass to Garland. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Off the mark there with a 3.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Tatum. He has 7. And he lobs it up top. 4 on the clock. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 12.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Mobley. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Brown. To the middle for the lead. Not going to go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Garland for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Boston trailing. With the drive. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Mitchell.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Garland, the pass to Allen. Pass to Okoro. Right side, Garland. Mobley outside, beyond the arc. And they recover it. Outside Mitchell. Back to Allen. It's stolen by Tatum. Brown inside. Checked by Mitchell. Outside, Brown. Horford. The second chance points on the tip-in. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the shot's good. Smart has got 10 points.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
It's Brown on the wing. Good work there as it goes. 10 points for him.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sinks the tray.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Back to Horford. Smart against Garland. Pass to Brown. The layup off target. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Celtics out in front. They're up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Williams with the screen. Horford passes to Tatum. Back to Horford. Mitchell against Smart. And the layup falls.
Boy, that's a terrific job of Marcus Smart handling the basketball. He is relentless in how he's attacking the defense.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Here's Allen to the wing on the left. Mobley passes to Garland. Here he goes, and finished off by Garland.
Boy, it seemed like there was a message behind that. Garland showing he's not to be taken lightly off the drive.
Outside Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Tatum. The three ball. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Screen by Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Garland for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. To halt the run. He can't get that one to fall.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Count it. Good.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
It's stolen by Tatum. Into the lane. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Back to Garland. 3-pointer. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, nice rise to fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
And the jam by Brown.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
On the wing, Mitchell. On the take. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Brown can't hit. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you're open, Darius Garland will find you.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Takes the three, and the Cavaliers, another three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch.
Love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now, here's Siakam. Following the miss by Al Horford. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Right side Tatum. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants. And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Good on the second free throw.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Horford the pass to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford no luck.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
The pass to VanVleet. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Horford. For Boston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Knocked away. Pirtle kicks to VanVleet. Barnes outside. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. They grab their own miss. VanVleet outside. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Smart. Brown feeling out a bit. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Passes it to Williams. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto leading by 3. Barnes outside. Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate. You finish the job.
Outside, Horford. Boston, no good that time either. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the Raptors head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy 3-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, here's Horford. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Siakam against Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors leading by 6. Siakam inside. Guarded by Smart. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Tatum's shot is off.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To end the run, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Nobody near Barnes. Offline with his three. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle, and the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Pass to Anunoby. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Brown outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. Here's Smart. No good with the triple. Toronto leading by 9.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Anunoby has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. Out to the right wing, and stolen by Siakam. Jumps up. No good on the shot. Nice D from Williams. Celtics trail by 9, and Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Brown against Anunoby. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Boston again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet, and stolen by Horford. There's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Here's Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Siakam. And Toronto turns it over again. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And
Kevin, that they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Williams inside. Hurdles there. The shot by Williams, no good. Raptors leading by 11. Anunoby with it. Williams picks him up. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Misses from close range. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Here's the three. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Tatum on the wing run. To the paint. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Siakam outside. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 11. Down low and stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet looking around. Fires from deep. That's good from Barnes on the assist from Van Vliet. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anunoby against Tatum. This one for 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Poeltl with a screen on Brown. Anunoby passes to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Toronto up by a dozen. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away.
30. The Celtics, 18.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Toronto leading by 12. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Poeltl in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Smart against Van Vliet. Up top, Brown. 5 to shoot. That one, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Poeltl kicks to Siakam. Al Horford with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. Here's Smart. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Good work defensively by Horford.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside, Smart. A putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 8 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's Brown with the three. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brown kicks to Horford. Inside. Tatum no good. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And Siakam throws it down.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Outside, Smart. Horford with the screen on Van Vliet. The kick out to Brown. Horford with the screen on Anunoby. Brown wide open. He fires. Busted. No good that time either. Siakam outside. And Siakam throws it down.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Tatum draws the double. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Anunoby. Raptors get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Nice timing on the putback from Pirtle.
The kick out to Tatum. He dishes it to Williams. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. And the dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Horford finds Smart. And here is Williams. Horford in the post, covered by Barnes. That's good from Horford on the assist by Williams.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
Raptors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 16 seconds left in the third. Anunoby against Brown. At the elbow, Williams. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Horford sets a screen for Smart. Breaks it off the glass. Smart's got his first basket.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Anunoby, and he jams it with authority.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Pass to Horford. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Smart passes to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. At the crossover, and the dunk by Tatum.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Brown outside. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. From short range. In deep. Smart drops it in. Toronto leading by 15. Van Vliet outside. Barnes outside. To the wing right side. Siakam finds Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. At the top of the key, Horford. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
The kick out to Brown. A 3-ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Shots good by Williams.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Fred Van Vliet.
You love to see this kind of leadership. directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
To the inside, stolen by Smart. Brown inside, Siakam's there. Brown dishes to Horford. Back to Brown. Kicks it to Horford. Tatum on the wing. And stolen by Siakam. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Anunoby against Brown. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And although an undersized...
before the game. Some final preparations here. So Cleveland will get first possession. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. The rebound by Allen.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Garland. Okoro on the wing. Launches a 3. Hurdle grabs a miss. Siakam, right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. Rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Mobley with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Mobley passes to Mitchell. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Here's Mobley, following the bucket by the Raptors. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Here's the break. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Now here's Van Vliet. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. The putback. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Garland for 3. He can't get it to go, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Got it. Good job in the low post.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Anunoby passes to Siakam, driving to the basket. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Stolen by Anunoby. Mobley against Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. To the left wing. There's the triple. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got 13. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto? Connects from downtown.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Siakam with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Up again. It's good on the putback. 15 points in the game.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Siakam finds Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Over to the left wing. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. From deep. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. An insane quarter. Nope. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So for Cleveland right now, Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Garland against Van Vliet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on this squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Allen on the wing. He's got 7. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Back to Mobley. Outside Garland. And there's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
Garland hits them both.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Barnes passes to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 18 points in the game.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young forward groups in the NBA.
And stolen by Mobley. And they're running. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Okay, knockout! Man!
Wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Okoro. A minute 39 left in the first half of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. Back to Okoro. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam outside to the inside. There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. Anunoby finds Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anunoby. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Now here's Barnes. He's closely guarded. The kick out to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Barnes. That gives them the lead.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 2. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And that one is hammered home.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Normally he drains that.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Mobley finds Mitchell. High arcing shot. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Pirtle. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Barnes Barnes goes in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barnes has got 5 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
He hits the second from the line. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. They get it again. Mobley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
He's off on the second. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. The crossover. Rejected by Allen. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Siakam. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Mobley outside. There's the 3. Kept alive. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Anunoby on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
That's tipped. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Mobley passes to Allen. Mitchell against Barnes. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Siakam, that's good.
Inside Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Outside Garland. Right wing. Left side Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
makes his selection just...
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto. That's good from Siakam. Siakam hits them both. The Cavaliers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Van Vliet with a drive.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Outside for Mitchell. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Siakam outside. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Cavaliers with a rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking. Oh,
yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Mobley with it. Siakam covering. Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Garland against Anunoby. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Allen. To the inside. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Blocked again! The 3 from Okoro. Back to Mobley. From behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And here's Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Allen. To the middle. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Pascal Siakam.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Barnes, it's good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Mobley passes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for our team.